It's a building in Ahmedabad that saw the end of a legend in 1997. 20 years later, it is telling a new story. Whose? A building, it's a press clipping after something had happened here. It's in Ahmedabad. It saw the end of a legend in 1997, and 20 years later, it is telling a new story. Whose story? This is your first question. I'll give you some time because I'm not repeating the questions. We are not doing a rerun once we are done. And if I obstruct your view, just kindly let me know. I will move away from the screen. Audience, please do not prompt. Do not prompt answers. This is a written preliminary round which is happening here. So if you know a question, wait till we come to the end of the round. Then I'll throw all the questions open to you, but not yet. Not yet. All right? Not yet. Okoman dhorjo dhorok. Tar pasot preliminary round to শেষ হোৱাৰ pasot যেতিয়া আমি টিমবিলাকে আনসাৰ शीटবোৰ দি দিব তেতিয়া ষ্টেজটো আপোনালোকৰ কাৰণে খুলি দিম তেতিয়া প্ৰশ্নবিলাক আপোনালোকে attempt কৰিব পাৰিব. All right, question number 2. This is a character from Assamese folk literature and figures in a story by Lokshinath Bezbarua called Dash Aru Sutiba. That is part of his Burhiar Khadu or Grandma's Tales. The name literally means naughty and sporty. Why was it in the news last year? I'll repeat, this is a character from Assamese folk literature and figures in a story by Lokshinath Bezbarua called Dash Aru Sutiba. That is part of his Burhiar Khadu or Grandma's Tales. The name literally means naughty and sporty. Why was it in the news last year? যোৱা বছৰ বহুত চৰ্চা হৈছিল এইটোৰ বিষয়ে কি কাৰণে হৈছিল এইটো ক'ব লাগে Remember, this is a quiz among institutions in the Northeast. Therefore, I am heavily biased towards the Northeast. So most of the questions will be Northeast oriented. And of course, these are not very hardcore questions, things that you have never heard of. I'm not going to ask that because if I don't know something myself, there's no point asking you that. So everything that I ask will be familiar. Questions may be a little tricky, but the answers are absolutely familiar. This is question number 2 for 2 points. Question number 3. Delhi police is buying non-lethal weapons for riot control. We reported that in the Times of India. These will be modified paintball guns that will fire specially designed pellets that will explode on impact, triggering burning sensation in the eyes and on the skin. The pellets will contain something that is exclusively found in the Northeast. What is that? Delhi police is on a modernization spree. They are trying ways to effectively control crowd. They had got a lot of brickbat in 2012 when the Nirbhaya protests were on. So eventually they decided, in fact, this was only last year, we reported, and we are still putting out news copies on the progress made. So they are buying these non-lethal weapons. These are basically reusable paintball guns where the pellet